Hi guys, we are Mopro, and if you are interested in uh, these slides, you can scan this QR code. And there is also like GitHub link and Telegram or X or documentation, and also price details in this link. And I'm Vivi from PSC team, which is a team within Ethereum Foundation. And we focus on like exploring ZK solutions on Ethereum. Yeah, so if everyone is ready, then let me introduce what is Mopro. So Mopro is short for mobile prover. So our goal is to help developers to build ZK mobile app easy. And here we use like privacy preserving because we don't you can also use like, for example, MPC, FHE, something like cryptography protocols in mobile app. And what Mopro provides, so we provide a Rust wrappers for different proving systems. So this Rust code can run natively in mobile with UniFFI. And we also provide cross-platform bindings for iOS, Android, and Watson with UniFFI and like Watson binding. So you don't have to like write different code for iOS and Android. You just use the Rust code, and then you can use it in different platforms. And we also provide CLI tools for developer. And this is ideas inspired from like Foundry or create React app. So you can just easily type some easy commands to start a new project. And also we provide some starter templates to quickly start a project. For example, if you don't have experience in Expo or Android Studio, you can just download the templates and just getting started with that template. And we also provide mobile SDK management. For example, we have several ZK protocols like semaphore or ZK email, something like that. And Mopro can help you like wrap it as a mobile native package. Like you install npm install, and you can use the similar way to install on your iOS or Android application. Yeah. So here's how you can getting started with Mopro CLI. So we publish on Cargo. So you can use Cargo install Mopro CLI to install the Mopro CLI. And then you can use Mopro -- help to see all the comments that we provide. And you can just follow the step or you can use like a Mopro init help. So it's the specific help instructions for this comment. Yeah, and here's how you can use the Mopro CLI to create an example app. So first, you can use like Mopro init and choose the adapters you want to use. For example, Circom, Hello2, or Noir is currently what we provide. And also Mopro build. So you can choose the platform you want to build for example, iOS and Android. And you can choose you want to build for a simulator or device during this step. And there's a Mopro create. So you can use this command to create a template for example, Xcode, Android Studio, React Native, or Flutter, which you want to build your mobile app for. And if you want to use the templates and want to update, for example, here is you want to update circum circuits, and then you just put the WASM and Z key, in the folder you create with Mopro inits, and you have to update the Rust witness function. For example, here is the KCHA 256, and you have to like define your witness function like this. For more detail, you can see in the documentation. Just make sure you update this witness function to match your Z key and WASM file. And if you want to customize more functions, for example, generate proof is not enough for your application, and you want to use semaphore-rs to generate a semaphore identity. So you can just import a Rust crate, for example, semaphore-rs, and you can use the semaphore-rs identity in the Rust code and use UniFFI export this kind of macro procedure to export the function in your iOS and Android app. So you can define your customized function, but make sure your like input type and output type matches the UniFFI documentation. And here we suggest that you use string or int or just as simple as possible to make it more compatible with UniFFI. And after you update the circuits and also customize the function, you need to run Mopro build again to update the bindings for your platform. And then you can use Mopro update to update these bindings in the folder you generate you want to build. For example, the Expo or Android Studio. And here we provide several examples to inspire you, or you can just clone or fork this repository to get more idea. So this is Stealth Node Mobile, and it is built from Stealth Node is built from Noir team, and then it is a Noir ZKJWT circuit. So you can use Google Auth to log in with your organization account. For example, for us, we will have psc.dev domain email, and then you generate a ZK proof to prove that you are within the organization. And then you can publish a post in this platform as like someone from psc.dev. And you can also create a like internal chat with the people from your same organization. And another example is Zuma. So it is the ZK version of Luma. So imagine that you went to a event and you want to show your name or email to the host. It might somehow reveal your like information. So the Zuma is built on with Semaphore. So after you register an event, you will be a member of the Merkle tree. So you just need to prove the membership of the event without revealing your name or email. And it is also a good example that you can use your mobile native app to access like camera or photo gallery. And another example is like Aadhaar. So Aadhaar is circum circuits. So if you have Aadhaar identity, you will have a QR code of it, and then you can use Aadhaar to scan the QR code to prove that you are the identity is signed by Indian government. And you can just build any any app up, up above this Aadhaar identity system. And here is another example that built by a community member. So it is a proof of geolocation. So it also used like GPS in your mobile to generate a proof but without revealing your real true GPS location. And here's another example. Because right now, because the proofs can be verified on chain, so we want to use like read-on apps key to connect to a wallet to call a on-chain verifier. So if your application want to interact with on-chain verifier or any other protocols, you can use this template to see how to call on-chain, how to send an on-chain transaction or call an on-chain verifier. And here are also some ideas to inspire you to how you can build. So here I list are some ZK protocols, but they maybe they don't have mobile native app, or it can be improved. For example, Semaphore and Aadhaar, Self Protocol, and ZK Passport. Although some of them have their mobile native app, but we can improve features on their app, and also reputations like Rorimo, ZK TOS, TOS No 3ES, and Messi, because they have already their circuits, so you don't have to worry about you have to write your own circuit again. You just need to build a like front end to interact with the circuit. And also transactions like Tornado Cash, ZK P2P, Fruity Railgun, some of them already have their circuits, so you can use. And Dymo is also an interesting example. Although you don't have like ZK features, but you can try to figure out how to enable ZK feature in Dymo, because we know Dymo is a very successful app in the Web3. Yeah, and also you can thinking about social app or gaming. Yeah, like the previous Steels Node is also a social app, and here are several social related protocols you can refer to, and gaming like Dark Forest. Yeah, imagine you can just play Dark Forest on your mobile. So let me introduce our price. So we have 5K, and we separate to three places, first, second, and third. And what is the qualifications? You have to build a mobile native app. And actually, if you want to use a browser in mobile native app, I think it should be fine, but you need to call a mobile native prover with Mopro. So you have to figure out how to use the web app in mobile native and call the mobile native prover. Yeah, so the second requirement is that you have to use Mopro bindings or SDKs, and third, the proof should be generated on client side, so you cannot relate to server or TE or other place. You can try to like make the proof generated on client side. Yeah, I also want to share our price. Yeah, because also we are from like privacy and scaling exploration, but on the price website, we are from like Ethereum Foundation. So just look for like Ethereum Foundation price descriptions. And also want to mention that because there are so many mobile capabilities comparing to browsers. For example, you can access to biometrics, GPS, NFC, camera, photo gallery, Bluetooth, and also push notifications. They are pretty hardly to access by browser app. So we can enable more features in mobile. Yeah, and if you have any questions, they are our document, GitHub, Telegram, X, and my personal like GitHub and Telegram. And if you have any question, you can go to the Telegram. There will be more people like in the community can help us to help you to answer these questions. Yeah. Is there any question?
Hello.
When you said like push notifications, what's like the use case for ZK in there?
Yeah, so for example, imagine that you have a like ZK transaction app, and then you want to send push notification to the receiver, says, oh, you got like 10 USDC received, this kind of notification. But it doesn't have to be related to ZK. It just then like app.
So just mobile thing.
Yeah. Thank you. Any other question?
You mentioned that the private transaction protocol can be can be the idea, but like there's already like Tornado Cash, Fluid Key on the web. There has web app, right? So why do we need a mobile app on that? Like what's the advantage of just building this on mobile?
Because I think for a mobile native, it will have like better user experience. Like imagine that you are outside without a laptop, but you want to send transfer to your friends in the restaurant, something like that, and you don't want to like open your laptop and like connect to MetaMask. You just want to use your phone to handle this transaction. So we want to provide better user experience for users. Yeah. Thank you.
So I think you mentioned to qualify for the bounty, it has to be a mobile application. But like, for example, if our project, we would want to have like both web app and mobile app, is it okay if we just wrap it with Expo, like with our React Native Expo, and then the other one, the receiver, like the other use case for our project would be on web? Would we still qualify for the bounty?
Yeah, I think Expo is a React Native.
Yeah.
Yeah. It should work. Yeah.
So it will also count as a mobile app as long as we do the demo.
Yeah. But you have to use the like Mopro prover to generate ZK proof instead of like Snark.js or like JS prover.
So we have to use Mopro prover. So because now we're on Snark.js and Circom. So
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you. Any other question?
So you didn't mention what are the limitations, like what type of proofs I can generate. Like for example, can I generate recursive proofs with Mopro?
What?
Can I generate recursive proofs?
Cursive proof is to be right now I think like ZK Passport has already like doing some research on cursive proof, but I think it's not that realistic because it requires several many gigabyte of memory on your phone. So if you have better device, I think it should be possible.
So it could work. It's like a luck thing.
And thank you.